Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Corpse Party. Now I know in the last episode I said we had finished chapter 4, but apparently we didn't. Apparently that was a wrong end, but it's like a special wrong end, like an extra scene type thing. So today we're going to actually jump back into chapter 4 and try to finish it out the correct way. So yeah, let's just go ahead and get right into it. If you guys can please remember to like the video, subscribe if you haven't, I would greatly appreciate it. Anyway, like I said, let's get into chapter 4 and finish it out the correct way. Okay, guys, so I think this is where I guess I messed up on the first part. Remember when I chose to go look for something for Naomi to stand on? I think I should have tried to help her instead. So we're going to try that out and see if that progresses the story in the right way. So let's see what happens.
Naomi! Baka! Nani yatteru nda?
Naomi, dumbass, what the hell do you think you're doing? What do I do? What do I do? Need to do something to loosen that rope around her neck.
Matero!
Hold on. Good, she's breathing. Naomi, stay with me. I'm gonna loosen that rope. I can't see what I'm doing. Is this it? While still supporting Naomi on his shoulders with her upper body drooping between the back wall of the bathroom and his head, Satoshi reached behind him and fiddled with the knots at the base of the noose. Somehow or another, he managed to loosen the rope's grip. Good. Naomi, hey, you're all right now. Breathe. That's it. Easy now, just like that. Breathe in and breathe out. Slowly and steady, or slow and steady. Satoshi? Yeah, it's me. Are you alright? You really had me scared there for a minute. What's wrong? Are you in pain? Dumbass! Get here sooner next time! Aw. Somehow it's still his fault. Okay. What's... sorry. What's wrong with me? What am I doing? There's no need. Huh? No need to apologize. Is your neck okay? My neck? What was I doing anyway? I fell down the stairs and then, when I came to, you were here. What? You don't remember anything? Guess not. After I fell, I heard a snap in my leg and figured I'd broken it. But it turned out it was just a splint that Seiko had used on my sprained ankle earlier. Okay, cool. Shinohara. I think I heard her voice a little bit ago. Any idea where she went? Seiko. Seiko is... She in the next stall, bro. That's impossible. I heard her voice. She spoke to me just a few minutes ago. Seiko. Seiko. Let's get her down. I'd feel bad leaving her like that. We had a fight just before we parted ways. I was the one in the wrong, but I was too stubborn to admit it. And the next time I saw her, Seiko was already dead. It might have been my fault. I said some pretty mean things to her. And I can't even apologize anymore. Naomi, it's alright. It's not your fault. You do realize that you also tried to hang yourself, right? I did? That's not possible. It's possible. But there is a stinging pain around my entire neck. Did I really? So you don't remember. I'm sure it was the same for Shinohara. I don't think she knew what she was doing. No matter how upset she was, she would never. She wasn't even the type to give up on anything, much less kill herself over it. You're right. She wouldn't do that. Probably not, anyway. Actually, there was a spirit who came to talk to me. A girl about the same age as us. She said that anyone who'd been touched by the curse of this school would have their mind taken over. Go crazy. Their mind taken over? Curse or no curse, I do get the feeling that anyone trapped in here for long enough would go insane. Clearly, we need to get out of this school as soon as we possibly can. The longer we're here, the more danger we're in. If Naomi and Shinohara, two of the strongest people I know, can wind up like this, then any one of us could be next, myself included. We better make sure nobody's left by themselves in here anymore. It sounds like we need to hurry and find the others, then get out of here. Yeah, that brings up something else though. That girl spirit also said this school was its own version of closed space. And that Seiko and I were the only living beings present. So how did you get here, Satoshi? Yeah, I was wondering how they ended up in the same space. Now that you mention it, there is a different feeling in the air now than there was before. So something's messing up. Such concern for your friends and all the impulses that go with it, spurring the heart into action, it's a truly noble sentiment. Now go. Go to the one who occupies your thoughts. Though you probably won't make it in time. Come to think of it, I was also approached by the spirit of a high school girl. Shortly afterward, I lost consciousness and woke up not far from here. I wonder who she was. I'm not sure, but it sounds like you somehow made the leap from one closed space to another. Closed space. The first ghost we saw said that if two people were in different spaces, it would be nearly impossible for them to meet. Huh? It's nothing. Satoshi? I think I heard Yuka's voice on the second floor earlier. Yeah, we gotta get to her. You did? The two of us got separated when I lost consciousness. She can't be by herself in a place like this. She'll never make it. Last I saw her, she was heading out onto the walkway between the two wings. Come on, Naomi, this way. Okay. Shinohara, I'm sorry. I wish I could take you with us, but it doesn't seem like that's possible anymore. Dang. Please forgive me. Seiko. Are you always falling? Oh, I guess her leg is hurt. That makes sense. Are you okay? The damage to her neck and throat may have been worse than I assumed. It might have cut off oxygen to her brain or something. That also makes sense. I'm sorry, Naomi. I apologize. Sorry, I suddenly got really dizzy and tripped over my own feet. Now, everything's turning white. Uh-oh.
Naomi!
Naomi! Looks like she lost consciousness. I need to take her somewhere to rest. Wasn't there a nurse's office or something around here? Go back to the infirmary. Her breathing seems normal. Guess she's okay. I need to go find Yuka. Naomi, you stay here and rest up. I know it's dangerous for either of us to be by ourselves. That goes for my little sister too. I can't just ignore her. I'll be back real soon, I swear. So I'll wash our hands and remember our mommies and daddies. Remember them and cry because we can't go home anymore. Like, these change every time. Guess I can't look at that one. All right, save over that. Let's go see if we can find Yuka. Do we check you? Yuya. Huh? The walkway was just at the bottom of these stairs, to the right. Yeah, that was closed off. It's not here. Why? Why is there a wall here? There was a whole other building. What the hell's going on? Yuka! 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 Why must you torment me like this? Okay, so this is different too. Kizami! Who is this? Oh, that's the one guy. The sign said elementary school students couldn't buy them without a parent's permission. But they sold me a hamster anyway, and it was only 540 yen. Didn't I tell you? Their lives aren't worth much at all. So he been crazy. Okay. Nothing. So what are we gonna do with it? Look at how cute it is. You want to take care of him? You're kidding, right? That smelly thing? Huh? So, what then? Something really special. Wait till you see it. It's like nothing else. The end of a life? The very moment of death? Come on, give it here. This box cutter should do the trick. Yo, you wow, bro. What? Watch closely now. Yuya! What do you think you're doing? It's Kizami's sister. Nothing. Don't you nothing me, you little asshole. You've got a knife and an animal in your hands. Yeah, but I didn't do anything to it yet. So I'm not wrong when I say nothing. Now am I? Stupid. Are you for real? You realize that no one likes a smartass, right? You better cool that sass mouth or you'll grow up to be even more of a good-for-nothing dirtbag than you already are. Kizami, give him here. I'll take care of the little guy myself, okay? Okay, see you tomorrow. I swear, I don't know how he can put up with you. Just shut the fuck up already. Why did I have to be the youngest anyway? If I had a little brother of my own, I'd love the shit out of him. I sure as hell wouldn't be like my goddamn holier than thou sister or my brother. Good lord. I'd listen to the little tyke and respect him. And if I had a little sister of my own, wildin', bro. So he been crazy the whole time since he was a kid. Okay. Did you see a ghost? What's the matter, Yuka? They're all full. Hmm? Wow. Wow. Okay. Gross, yo. Damn. What the hell? Who did this? Or did they do it themselves? The body inside is too near the stall. Every time you try to open it, it slams into the corpse and bounces closed. It's quite a stench. There's a student ID named Mari Rokuhara. Kotoe Koroyama. Fuck. A great many lives ended in this room. This guy is crazy, y'all. Please don't hurt Yuka. Poor little Yuka. With all those bodies in there, you'll never be able to relieve yourself. Well then. Shall we be off? My dear little sister. Ayumi. Sure is cold. Where the hell did Miss Yui and Kishinuma go, anyway? Don't leave me by myself. I'm scared. You know? Maybe I should try going back to room 1A. If I stay in this other school building for too long, my head's really gonna start pounding. Stop it! Just stop it already! We were killed by an educator. Huh? Oh. That was the girl who wasn't involved in Suzumoto's death. She seemed different from the others. Lonelier. But why? Seiko Tanaka. What's good, fam? When something catches your eye, such as a poster on the wall or an item on the floor, walk over and examine it. Never give up. Okay, that goes to that one room. Congratulations on your arrival. Our most heartfelt blessings we offer to thee. We'll be anxiously awaiting your death, and once everyone's dead, that's when we'll all be able to meet again. And then the conquest begins. Okay. Body of a middle schooler. Whoever it is seems to have only just died mere hours, minutes, or even moments ago. Yusuke Mayabana. Golly. There's an old crumpled up piece of paper next to the body. Well, Yuma, guess this is as far as you go. Exhaustion has set in, so it looks like it's the end of the road. My classmate, Tomoe Mizuki, climbed the fence around the outdoor walkway and slipped into the woods outside the school. It's been 3 days now, and she still hasn't come back home, whatever. All the while, I've been stuck here getting chased around by the ghost of a girl with nothing above her jawline. And I've not only twisted my ankle, but I also got glass cuts all over my wrists, so I'm in no condition to keep running. Keep hearing this snip, snip, snip sound of scissors everywhere I go. I can't tell if it's real or if it's just ringing in my ears. I wish I'd just die already and get it over with, so I can finally rest. Maybe I can have my head cut off at the jaw just like that, or jaw like that. Moe Mizuki. It hurts. It hurts so much. Even in death, it still hurts. Now and always. I'm sorry. Hope you get that fixed. Antique doll you threw down earlier is still lying here. Pick it up? Yeah, I guess. What's my candle doing here? I'm sure I left it outside in the hallway. Did someone move it? Wait, no. Read it. Read it. Read it. Read it. Read it. Tenjin Public Relations. The light and dark sides of Heavenly Host Elementary's principal, Takamine Yanagihori. Ground was broken for Tenjin's municipal Heavenly Host Elementary School building in 1952. It quickly became a source of pride for the town, and no elementary school had stood within Tenjin's borders at all prior to its construction. Primary schoolers had previously been commuting to neighboring towns for class, so for them in particular, Heavenly Host was truly a godsend. The coveted positions of principal for this new learning institution was awarded to a man named Takamine Yanagihori. Yanagihori quickly became popular amongst the townsfolk for his charismatic personality, his work ethic, and his firm but fair school policies. Registration and attendance soared well beyond the school's capacity, necessitating frequent desk and chair reorders and even general building expansion. Essentially, due to Yanagihori's unwavering dedication, Heavenly Host became a cornerstone of life within the humble town of Tenjin. But all that began to change on the dawn of one fateful day, with an incident that would set the stage for Heavenly Host's rapid fall from grace. The newspaper is torn at this part. The bottom half of the article is missing. Okay, I thought something bad was going to happen if we read that, but it didn't. How to remove a tongue, part 2, draft. Cut the tongue with a big pair of scissors. It's so thick and warm, but how will you know whose tongue it is later? Oh, much more. Yeah, we read all this. I think. Wait, is this the way we... Where is that coming from? It sounds muffled, like one of those toy Mika doll telephones. But it's definitely close. It's that damn doll. It's making noises again. Oh. I can't go this way. Oh. I can't bring myself to see Suzumoto like that again. Feel like I'll lose my mind. Fine. Yeah. Suzumoto. Oh, by the way, I caught that part about Mayu when she woke up in the last episode and ran into those two ghosts. I finally caught up with that after I finished editing everything. So I know y'all are probably flaming me about that, but I'm there. I understand now. There's one thing I've learned from all this. The children are victims too. They're not at fault here. They're not the ones we should hate. Their murderer is the one who created this cycle of resentment and cruelty. Their murderer is our true enemy. The message you wrote previously is still clearly visible on the teacher's desk. No one's responded yet. I wonder if anyone's even seen it. My message. Taru Kanzaki. There are two corpses here, both large enough to deduce that they were probably high schoolers. It appears they died hand in hand, and their bleached white bones are still holding hands even now. Naiyuki, that's the last name. I'm so glad we could find each other before we died. We'll set off on this journey together, holding hands forevermore. There's nothing to be scared of as long as we have each other. We know there was meaning in our lives because we were fortunate enough to find our soulmates, to find one another amongst all the fish in the sea. To our mothers and our fathers, take heart, we died happy and wanted for nothing. And when we finally pass over to the other side, our hunger pains will be gone. We'll fly up to heaven, be joyous forevermore. Our only regret is the pain our deaths will cause you, But one day we'll meet again, up in the golden realm of the ever after. Western Senior High School, Class 32, Hotaro Kanzaki, Class 24, Nayuto Minatagawa. R.I.P. Idiots. There's no getting into heaven from here. I was kind of thinking that. There's glass all over the floor here. Be careful where you step. You good? Ow. Ayumi's hands landed squarely in the middle of a sea of broken glass from a fallen light fixture. The skin between the index finger and thumb on her right hand was cut wide open. Ugh. Oh, ow, ow, ow. It's bleeding pretty badly. I hope the handkerchief can stop it. Just found out I'm anemic yesterday too. Great timing, huh? Starting to get dizzy now. Not good. I need to sit down or something. I'm cool. Okay. Naho Sainoki? Oh, sorry. Okay. You're a liar. Liar. Liar! Those child spirits didn't give a crap about the killer's stupid repentance. Give me back Suzumoto. Oh, I forgot he got captured. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. Your voice really travels. Ah, Kishinuma! You okay, Shinozaki? You're the one to ask. What on earth happened to you? There's blood everywhere. Well, as soon as you turned that corner before, I got struck in the noggin from behind. But I'm fine. Don't worry. Don't know exactly where, but I was locked up in some gloomy little room. How'd you get out? The child spirits were there too, along with some really big dude holding a hammer. How did you get here then, right? Well, after a little while in that room, I lost consciousness again. And when I woke up, I was in the first floor hallway. So, did somebody carry you there? Either way, I'm just glad you're alright. I don't know how much more of this I can take. I don't want anybody else to die. Yeah. I am not mistaken. If each of those child spirits were to find peace, even if they had to be appeased one by one, then these closed spaces, given shape by their bound souls, should not be able to remain in existence. We let them hear the killer's regrets, though, and it did nothing to help us. What kind of person are we dealing with here, anyway? I think it did. I think that's how Satoshi was able to get to Naomi. The man with the hammer who attacked you, he was their murderer. You serious? It seems he's got a violent streak even in death, as well. He harms the living indiscriminately. So your first order of business should be to quell his wanton behavior. And how are we supposed to do that? Based on my mentor's research, that antique doll you've got in your hands should be a good place to start. It belonged to him in life. He was given it by his mother, and reportedly, he relies on it to keep his mind leveled and his heart in balance. I'm certain he must be looking for it. Hold on a second. Who's this mentor of yours?
私のことは制作
My personal affairs are not your concern. Okay, relax. Calm down. What's happening?
ごめんなさい
Sorry about that. You'll need to find that man's body, or his remains at any rate.
この校舎のどこかにあるはず
They should be in the school building somewhere, and if you find them and return the doll to their side,
いいんだよ
everything will be just fine. Are you good, Miss Sainoki?
お友達の死は
Your friend's death
あなたのせい
is your own fault.
なんだあれ
What the hell was all that
して
about?
いいのか
Can we really believe a word she just said? Maybe not,
でも
but it's as good a place to start as any.
さっき
Earlier, I was passing through the first floor. The doll started crying, like weeping loudly.
マジかよ
Seriously?
相変わらず気
Let
持
me
ち
tell
悪い
you,
人形だ
I sure didn't miss having that thing around.
探知機になるかも
Well, we might be able to use it like a tracking device.
死体を探
It
す
could lead us right into the murderer's body. Or right to the murderer's body, excuse me. Either way, let's just keep moving, okay?
っていうか
Or can you?
あ
How's your
大
head?
丈夫
Wow, that's quite a bump you've got.
金槌の絵がもろに
Guy was a
頭に
lousy aim, but he still hit my head full
も
force
し
with the
先のと
handle.
ころが当たってたら死んで
If
た
he'd
ぜ
been more accurate, I'd be a goner for sure.
くそ殺人
Damn child killer.
たまたま私が包帯持ってたから
You're lucky I just so happen to have some cloth bandages with me.
巻いといてあげる
I'll see what I can do about dressing that wound. Why didn't you use that for your hand? Why'd you use the handkerchief?
助かるわ
Part of your prop closet, I take it? Guess I should be thankful for your horror obsession after all. All right. We gotta find his body. It's probably in that room with the TV static. One of the books is sticking out farther than the others, as if begging to be perused. Circumnavigating the ancient world. Read it? Yeah. The cardinal directions are being laid flat upon a clock face, with additional divisions placed amongst them to mimic fully times 12 notches. Beginning with the rat affixed at due north, the 12 signs of the Chinese zodiac should be labeled clockwise around this timepiece compass. Rat, ox, tiger, rabbit, dragon, snake, horse, ram, monkey, rooster, dog, pig, then back to rat. For ease of remembrance, it's best to equate each direction with both its zodiac sign and its hour on the clock. North, then, is both the rat and 12. East is a rabbit, and east by southeast is the dragon. This is the basis of circumnavigation within the ancient world. The more you know. I think we already read that. Not like you're going to be rescued after all. We already tried everything we could to get out. We exhausted every possibility. You might live another few days, maybe even a week or two, if you tough it out. But can you stand to live that long with nothing to eat? Nothing to drink? No change of clothes? You funky? You smell bad? What's up? Dying is just a whole lot easier. So come on, join us. We're all waiting for you. It might even be fun. There are so many ways to die. Just imagine the possibilities. But don't tarry. We're waiting after all. Waiting to welcome you. Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up!
落ち着け
Calm down, Shinozaki. Someone's sick idea of a joke, I guess. An unseen force is pushing you back, preventing you from progressing any further. Alright. Excuse me. Come and join us. We'll be waiting. Waiting impatiently. From red door. Ooh, from red door, 6 steps, horse, 13 paces of rooster. Yeah. From the red door, so the red door was the one with the static. From red door, 6 steps, horse, 13 paces, rooster. Figured out horse and rooster. Aha! One of the floorboards here is slightly raised. Peering through the crack, you can just barely make out some sort of bag in the darkness, in the dark recesses below. Try to pull it out. Yep. With a bit of fidgeting, you were able to remove the item from its compartment. It's a small bag made of hemp and stained liberally with blood. There's a name tag attached to the front. The Heavenly Host Elementary School, Class 3-5, Yoshizawa. What's gonna be inside, I wonder? Here, have a look. No way, I'm not touching that thing. You look. Ugh. I have a bad feeling about this. Ugh. What is it? What's in the bag? See for yourself. Oh my god. The bag appears to contain a severed human tongue. We gotta give it back to the little girl. Ooh, return it. Return it. Okay, it's coming together now. We gotta make her feel better. This name tag. It's a boy's name. Or was that a boy? I thought it was a girl. Anyway, it must be the ghost of that little boy. Oh no, it was the other one that took the karma incense that Satoshi had. Okay. I don't know. What do we do with it? Ugh, it's so nasty. We give it back to its rightful owner. Huh? You out of your mind? Ryu's tongue. The severed tongue of one of the Heavenly Host's murder victims, sealed in a small hemp bag. And he was around here somewhere too, wasn't he? We were just sitting here, just thinking about the gravity of this situation. Like, this is crazy. Walking around here and just finding dead bodies and ghosts. Oh, there's a spirit here. Oh, hey, it's him. I see him too. Be careful. Don't make eye contact. Well, how am I supposed to give him back his tongue? Hey, man. Here. Hey, man. Hey. I know. No eye contact, right? Yeah, but Ayumi produces the boy's tongue from her bag, but nothing seems to be attracting his attention. He simply isn't noticing it. In order to give him back his tongue, he needs to see it, to know we have it. So it's gotta be directly in his field of vision, huh? Not gonna happen. If his eyes meet mine, I'm dead, right? And then what? Wait, hold up. I've never seen you shake like that before. All right.
俺が
Then I guess a man's got to do what a man's got to do. He's all yours.
ダメ
No, stop.
目を合わ
You can't let his gaze meet yours. What's up, bro? Crap. He's looking right at me. Ooh. Ugh. Ooh, that noise is crazy.
吉沢亮君
Ryo Yoshizawa.
知ってるわよ
That's right. I know your name.
かわいそうだとは思う
I feel bad for what happened to you. But I can't sympathize with you, with what you're doing.
辛いからって他人を
Hurting
巻き込んで
strangers because of your own
と
despair?
ころに閉じ込めて
Pulling them into a horrible place like this?
大事な私の
And
友達を
killing
殺
them?
した
You killed our dear friend.
私は絶対
I can never forgive you for that.
篠崎
Shinozaki. But this is yours.
あなたのも
It's
の
part of your body. So I'm going to give it back to you. Ooh. My tongue.
僕の
My tongue.
お姉ちゃん
Thank you, miss.
ありがとう
なんだ
What's going on? Oh, is it opening? Is it opening? Are they about to meet each other?
畜生
Damn it, another earthquake? You've got to be kidding me. Oh yeah, because it did start earthquaking when he was there before. Right?
しゃがんでても仕方がない
I
か
won't get anywhere by wallowing in self-pity here. Yep, that's right. Yuka, I swear I'll protect you. Please wait for me. First things first though, I need to go check on Naomi. Okay. Ooh,
赤い服の
scared me. Girl in the red dress.
君
Hey,
待ってくれ
hey you, wait! Miss, come back. Ma'am. Where'd she go? Wait a minute. Well, this changed again. Mother. Yo! Yo! That was crazy in my ears, man. Oof. Ooh, y'all hear that? That gave me chills, man. Wait. Brothers. All right, where am I going?
あの光逃げてしまうから一人じゃ捕まえるの誰かに協力してもらわないと
I gotta go get what's her name. Oh, hey. Someone's cell phone is lying on the ground. Pick it up. Seiko's cell phone. That's right.
これは
This is
篠原の
Shinohara's, isn't it? Seiko seemed to have been in the middle of texting someone when she dropped her phone. The text entry window was still open. While confirming the phone's owner, Satoshi wound up inadvertently reading the whole thing.
篠原
Shinohara.
すまん篠原
I'm sorry, Shinohara. I really didn't mean to.
これは
I didn't think Naomi should, or I don't think Naomi should see
見
this.
せない方がいい
Not now, at any rate.
殺す苦しい
テレビがあるのか
That is a television, isn't it?
そういえばさっき
I did find that video cassette in the other building. Yoshi removes the tape from his bag and reads the label. Kibiki Research Data 2005, November 19th.
何かの手がかりになるかもしれない
It might hold some important information. If only we had some way of watching it. Fingers crossed, I guess. Seiko, I can't stop the bleeding from your chest. Whoa. Everything's going white. All around me. Naomi, when I die, will you be sad? Of course I'll be sad. Don't you dare die on me. If I do, I want you to leave me here and find a way out of this school. Because I know, Naomi, I know you'll make it. If you die, Seiko, I don't want to think. It'll be okay. You have Mochida. Even if I'm not around, he'll take care of you. What are you saying? You're an idiot. Look at you. Your nose is all runny. I'll bet nobody else in class has ever seen you with so much snot before. What is wrong with you? I'm ready for this, Naomi. Don't feel bad about leaving me behind. Just go. Naomi? Alright already. Don't worry about me. Relax. Oh. Seiko. Damn. I just realized. I'm going to die without ever kissing anyone. Will you kiss me, Naomi? Huh? Seriously? I just want to know what it feels like. Don't be stupid. It'll be okay. It's between us girls. You won't have to count it as your first kiss. That's not the point, Naomi. Kiss her. Smooch. I got kissed by Naomi. Your lips are a lot softer than I thought they'd be. Same here. Seiko, are you crying? Why, Naomi? I was ready. And not now, but now I don't want to die. Seiko. Damn. No, I don't want to die. I want to be with you, Naomi. I want to be with you always. Seiko. Seiko. Woo! Oh, was she laying there with her just now? That was crazy. It was all a dream? Used to read Word Up magazine. Salt and pepper and him. Alright, let me stop. What the hell kind of dream was it? Hey, you're up. Naomi. Satoshi, please don't leave me alone in here like that. Well, don't pass out. Sorry, I was out looking for Yuka. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Did you find her? No. The corridor that leads to where I saw her last went back to being a wall. I can't find any way of getting to the other building anymore. Other building? There's a whole other building? Yeah. Looks like the school Yuka, Morishige and I were in is different from this one. I don't know why I struggle with that. My bad. We need to find some way of traveling from one space to another. That would be ideal, yeah. Wait a minute. Why are you standing out here instead of waiting inside the infirmary? I was attacked in there earlier by some kind of black shadowy mist. So I was a little scared to be in there, afraid it might attack me again. You serious? I'm really sorry about that then. Don't worry about it.
でもここ
But there's something in there for
何かある
sure.
から
I think we should keep our distance.
あ
No objections here.
ナオミ
Naomi, you seem spacey. Are you alright?
聖子の
I dreamed about Seiko. Oh,
そうか
oh.
聖子
Seiko must have really suffered.
私に
She just
分かって
wanted me to
ほしく
understand.
ナオミあまり悪い方を考
Naomi,
えるな
don't let it get to you, please. Hmm. Where do I go now? Oh, we need to go get that key. Believe it's up here. I think it's in here. Okay. Okay, I think I remember that. Believe it was right.
また光が移動しているな
The lights changed positions again. Naomi, would you mind waiting here for a sec?
分かったわ
Sure, no problem.
ナオミ今だ
Naomi, now, grab
追い
it.
つ
OK
Okay, got it. Teamwork. Okay, we can finally get in the custodian's closet.
うまくいったな
Nicely done in there. In fact, you seem totally unfazed. Did you figure out what we needed to do on your own or something? Actually, I had to do something similar before
聖子と一緒
with
に
Seiko.
そうか
Did you?
俺はユカとだ
Oh, did you? Same here, but with Yuka.
頑張ろう
Let's keep moving. We'll find her. I know we will.
あ
Yeah. All right, red door. Red door. Red door. Finally get to see what's in here. Who turned out the lights?
何
What's going on?
何ここ
Why is it so cold?
それに何か
Something really smells.
真っ暗だ
And it's pitch black in here.
どこかに部屋の
Can you find a light switch anywhere?
ええ
I'll try.
あった
Found it.
サンキュー
Whew. Thanks. Man, it does stink in here. And it's not just mold, is it?
あ
Probably not.
あれなんだ
Huh? That's odd.
どうした
What is?
うわ
Oh, nothing.
なんだろう
It's like deja vu. I swear I could have seen this room before. Yeah, it does look familiar. Did we see this already? It's an old-fashioned space heater. Something sticky seems to have melted all over its surface. There are stains everywhere. It's an old beat-up kettle. Every day up through November 18th, 1975 is crossed off with a big X. Inside the cabinet, there's a notebook labeled Night Guard Logbook and a few crumpled pieces of paper. Heavenly Host Elementary School confinement. Tour? Now taking applications. The sheets of paper contain what appears to be a seemingly endless list of names. The lettering is worn, however, making it impossible to confirm exactly what's written. There's a video 8 camcorder lying on top of the TV. Its cassette deck is empty. Its batteries also seem to have run out, however, as the LCD display isn't turning on. What is something this recent doing in a place this old?
私たちみたいに
Maybe it belonged to someone who was brought here, like us.
なるほど。そうかもな。
Yeah, that does make sense.
でも、
Unfortunately, there's no cord here to hook it up to the TV,
バッテリーも切れて
and it's out of batteries, so it doesn't seem like we'll be able to get much use out of it. Did that just appear right there? There's a magazine article here from a publication called Strange But True Stories of the Occult. Follow up. Okay. All right. Strange But True Stories. Or Strange But True Stories of the Occult. Chasing Down the Hidden Past of the Cursed School Building. Follow up by Kao Kibiki. Let's talk a bit more about Yoshikazu Yanagihori, beloved son of Heavenly Host Elementary Principals Akamine Yana. Sorry, that sentence just destroyed me. The man was a born instructor, pure and simple. He took up the mantle as soon as he could, and performed his duties with peerless panache. But then the illness struck, and little by little, his winning personality gave way to pure instinct. He was slowly losing all sense of identity. Although the cause of this illness was unknown, its effects were anything but. Simply put, the good teacher had begun reverting to a childlike state. He began carrying an antique doll with him at all times, a memento from a long-forgotten festival, perhaps, given to him by his late mother. His behavior during class degraded quickly. More often than not, his lectures would cease before the period's end, and he began wailing mournfully. Finally, several months prior to the kidnapping and murder incident, Yoshikazu reached a point where he could no longer communicate his thoughts. Although he could still understand others, he became virtually incapable of forming words without intense focus. Given all the evidence mounted against him, Yoshikazu Yanagihori was arrested on multiple counts of kidnapping, murder, and desecration of the dead. But due to his mental condition, he was never able to confess his involvement in these crimes, nor even properly discuss them with authorities. Everything hinged on the testimony of the sole survivor, one Sachiko Shinozaki, age 7. Sachiko. In search of the truth behind the less scientific afflictions this incident spurned, I, of course, chose to follow the trail of this mysterious little girl. Those who have seen the infamous newspaper photos accompanying the story may remember Sachiko best as a girl with a strikingly unusual red dress. It's hard not to feel sympathy for someone so young forced to watch other children her age being tortured and killed one by one. And certainly, if I were to find Miss Shinozaki and secure an interview, there would be some real moral concerns about digging up such painful memories. But then again, she's been a full-grown and hopefully well-adjusted adult for over 10 years at this point. By now, she should be able to look back upon these horrific events with some objectivity and give a more thorough account of what happened that day. I'm impressed, Shinozaki. You're far stronger than I thought. Totally fearless, in fact. I was scared out of my mind. My brain is still struggling to make sense of all this. Okay, but look, the ghost is gone. I guess we really managed to appease it. Are you alright? You should probably dry your tears and blow your nose at least. Ugh. Ugh, what the hell? Not on my shirt! Yuck. Didn't I tell you before that you shouldn't say things like that? You shouldn't blow your nose on my shirt, man. What's wrong with you? What are you, 2? Ugh, that's really gross. Not good. She's not normally like this. Shinozaki? Go to where the floor collapsed, but then got better. Where the floor collapsed. 1 step rooster, 10 paces rat. That was Rooster was the floor collapsed but got better. 1 step rooster, 10 paces rat. Is that what it said? Oh, there we go. One of the floorboards here is slightly raised, peering through the crack. You can just barely make out something shiny in the dark recesses below. Gotta pull it out? Yes. Beneath the floorboards, you manage to fish out a crank-like key that resembles the winder from an old-fashioned pocket watch. The heck is this? Doesn't look like it would fit in any door I know. What was this for? Yeah. Did indeed slip into the device without anything, but nothing happened. Oh, come on. The lever is still stuck, but it seems to have a bit more give than it did before. There's a space for it to go down 1 more notch. Oh. Ugh. Grrr. Oh, okay. Why didn't y'all tell me to do that before? I'm just picking. Kinda. Aha! New room. What is this? Wow, get a load of this place. It's got showers and everything. Do they work? Ugh. It hurts. Make it stop. Oh, well, okay. Blood. Shinozaki. That from her hand? Are you alright? Did you feel something again? Another nosebleed? If it's just your nose, it's fine. But if a blood vessel bursts in your brain or something. Here, Shinozaki, stuff some tissues up your nose to stop the bleeding. Thanks. I have some of my own, but since you got yours out already. Yeah, go ahead. Did the ghost get to her? No, she's been a little off since before that. I think she's probably reached her limit. She needs to rest. What's this? Where'd you just go? No matter how hard you turn the handle, no water is coming out of the faucet. Yeah. The handle seems rusted in place. It won't budge. The bucket is crammed full of discarded underwear, all twisted up like wrung out dish rags. A door? Whoa, what is this? Poolside. No running by the pool. Noted. It's essentially an oversized faucet or pump, obviously used for filling the pool. The entire surface is covered in moss that seems to have absorbed some of the water, puffing it up with a thick blackish green coat of ultra shiny slime. Can't go that way. A pool, huh? Can't even see the other side of it with all the rain. I better drink some of that rain. Alright, here goes. Shinozaki, this clearly isn't working. Why don't I take that doll for a bit? You'll catch your death of cold out here. Go back inside. I can handle the search. You just wait for me in the locker room. And what's gonna happen if a ghost shows up again, You think you'll be able to handle it? Don't worry about me. If anything happens, I'll call you. And you can come to my rescue. Alright. Just don't do anything stupid. Thank you. You say something? Aw. I've got to try to lighten her load as much as possible. I don't think she can handle much more of this. What's up with this murky water? There's no telling what could be down there. All I know is I wouldn't be caught dead in this pool. Of course, I can't really swim, so... Caution. Confirm all swimmers have vacated the pool before draining. There's a sign on the door that says pump room. The door is locked. Okay. Was that paper there? I don't think it was. And that wasn't there either. Looks like there's a key lodged in the crack between two tiles. Try to dig it out. Yes. Pump room key. Had enough. I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry, what? Do I have to go back to the locker room and check on her? Hey, yo, Shinozaki. Damn it, she's not here. I guess that really was her then. What the hell is she thinking? So she's going crazy too, finally. And she jumped in. What is wrong with me? What am I doing? I should have never taken my eyes off of her. This is all my fault. God damn it. Alright. Alright, she was over here somewhere, right? Like right here. Right here. Crap. Pretty sure this is where the waves were coming from. Sure. I think it was right here. She's not here. Was that not it? Did I pick the wrong spot? Was it not? It's somewhere right here, right? It's her! Don't worry, Shinozaki. I'm pulling you up. Whew. And... the game just finds new ways to stress you out. Shinozaki! Good. At least she still got a pulse. Come on, breathe already, damn it. God, don't worry me like that. You back with me now? So tell me,
なんでプール
why the
に
hell
飛び
did you
込ん
jump in the pool? You called me out there, didn't you?
俺が
What?
呼ばれて
I heard your voice, so I ran outside, and after that, I don't remember much else.
気がついたら
The next thing I knew, my vision was all this sickening green color, and my mouth was full of water.
くそ
Damn it.
これも
Was this the work of those ghosts again?
騙しやがるとは
Can't believe they can trick us so easily.
やっぱなんかあるな
There's gotta be something in that pool. Blech. Or something stuck in my tooth. Oh god, it's like algae or something.
シャワーの水
Wonder if the showers still work. No, we tried them already. Nothing.
口の中苦い
I can't get rid of this horrible taste, and I smell absolutely putrid. I hate this. Okay.
ふざけやがって
How does she think I feel? Ooh, this is a long episode.
とりあえず
Shinozaki,
体洗って
how
みた
about we go out in the rain and wash ourselves off a little?
雨程度じゃ口洗え
Though I don't know how much help rainwater will be for getting that taste out your mouth. Okay.
よし行こうぜ
All right then, let's go.
後でどっかで服
After this, I guess we need to figure out how to dry our clothes.
どうだ
Feeling better? Yeah, surprisingly, I was able to rinse my mouth out pretty thoroughly.
そうか
Were
よ
you?
かったな
That's good.
篠崎
So,
さっき向こうに気
Shinozaki,
になる部屋見つけ
while
た
I was out here, I came across a room in the back that I kind of like to check out.
私も行く
I'll go with you. Yeah, you ain't going by yourself no more. That's probably for the best.
そうしよ
All right, let's go. All right, let's do it. There was a piece of paper here, wasn't there? No? Okay. Ooh. And this chapter's long. Yeah, how do we get that? Oh, it's okay, it's a separate. Can I go back in the pool?
うもう水に
Dang, I should have gone in there the first time. Of course, it's dark. A crude label written on a piece of tape attached to the device for each water pump. Right below it, there's a slot for some sort of lever handle. I'll pull it. No? Okay. Ooh, what do I do in here? The valve wheel is labeled drainage. Turn it. Yeah. Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh wow. It's the body of a female student rotting and decayed. Mitsuki Kamijo. Based on size, appears to be a body of high school. Long-term exposure to the dirty, contaminated water has left it quite a mess. Hirone Tanaka. Body of female student. Tsukasa Surata. Very tiny individual being pickled in this filthy brine for so long seems to have bloated its skin into a patchwork of pustules. Hanzuki Saito. I'll get this. I removed the wheel from the water pump and threw it into the pool. Hopefully that'll keep anyone from finding the little treasure I left in the spigot. That bitch killed my friends. She can spend an eternity without a tongue, for all I care. The dim lights around you are reflecting off something deep inside the drainage grate. Try to fish it out. Good. What is this thing? Some kind of handle? Okay. I check you? Yeah, I checked you. Did I check you? Yeah, I checked you. That's as far as it's gonna go, I think. It's too rusted to turn anymore. But what did that do? What did this note say? Hopefully that'll keep anyone from finding the little treasure I left in this spigot. I guess maybe back in the showers? Oh. It's a small hemp bag stained with copious amounts of blood. It seems to have fallen from the spigot. Oh, okay. An elementary school student's ID name tag is attached to it. Tokiko Suji. The bag appears to contain a severed human tongue, of course. It's a girl's name. Alright. So is it gonna be this one? Is it her? Is there a save point around here somewhere? Exactly what I need. Because I'm gonna try to talk to this ghost in here. But if it's not her, then start back over after we die. Hey, yo. Here we go again. Where the hell is it going to take us this time? Where your... Oh, that's dirty. Where your friend was splattered. That's dirty. That's dirty. What was beneath that wall? Right under her gohabi entrails. Savage. Savage. Where the floor dips and the blood pools. Drip drop, drip drop. Smelly, smelly, icky, icky. Get in there good and dig it out. That's dirty. That's dirty. Look at you laughing. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I keep laughing. I'm gonna burn you as soon as we're done. You getting a good laugh out of this? You sick son of a...
そんなとこにあるもの
God, if that's where it is,
取って
I'm not sure.
くれるかよ
We can never bring ourselves to get it. Man, if y'all don't get up... Is someone there? This guy. This guy. Morishige, you're alive.
いやー岸沼
Ah, Kishinuma,
それにいい
and our class rep. I'm very glad to see you both safe and sound. Hmm? What happened?
あちょっとな
It's a long story.
どこにいたんだ
So where have you been?
別館の方にいたんだけど
I was in the second wing until a short while ago,
気を失ったみ
but
たい
suddenly lost
気
consciousness.
がついたら
And when I woke up here, it felt as if the air had somehow changed.
なああと
Oh, yes, and I did briefly cross paths with Mochida and his sister.
本当
You,
か
you did?
あいつら
So
も
they're
無
okay
事なの
too. They are, though when I next ran into Mochida's sister, it seemed she and her brother had parted ways.
森重くん
Morishige?
それ
What
手
is
に持っ
that
てるもの
in your hand? Morishige appears to be grasping a blood-soaked pouch in his hands. Hmm? Oh, this?
ああこれこの先
I found this. I found it under the floorboards in the
見
hallway,
つけたんだけど
just up these stairs.
何かのまじない
Is this some kind of charm? Do you want it? Please take
渡し
it.
とくよ
I'm merely searching for a certain
俺は
someone,
今
so I have no need for charms at the present time. Is that the one we were looking for? Yuki's tongue. Received another tongue back from Morishige. As with the others, there's a student ID name tag attached to the front. Heavenly Host Elementary School school class 5-2 Yuki Kano.
じゃあね
Well, I should be going now. Is something wrong, class rep? You look like you've seen a ghost. Haha, you're funny.
そうだ
Ah, yes, one more thing. Mochi just said we should all try to meet in classroom 1A.
おう
Okay.
多分よ
I'm guessing
鈴本のいる
it wasn't from,
あの場所じゃなくて
Suzumoto's spot.
近くの床にでも
Maybe it
転がって
shifted over a
た
few feet,
これ
and he got it from there? I mean, if he didn't, then that really freaked me out. Did you see his hands?
血まみれ
They
だ
were covered in blood. Yeah, that dude's weird, bro.
ここはもう一度きっと私
俺もだよ
So where do I go now? Oh, okay.
手に渡せばいいの
Which one do we give it to? Ooh. 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 Good question. Good question. Good question. Good question. We have two tongues, though. Hold on. Something's telling me I need to give it to the one on the right. Oh, well, okay, that works. Give it back. Give it back. Ow, bit my tongue.
この子は片目がない。
This girl's missing an eye.
もう一人は
The other one's missing most of her head.
返してあげるべき体
All we've got are tongues. Is that going to be
足
enough?
りてない。
What do we do? Oh. Here we go. The girls lowered their heads, or what's left of it, in one case, and began rocking slowly back and forth as if feeling anxious.
のゆきちゃん
Yuki Kano?
辻
Tokiko Tsuji?
返してあげる。
These are for you. They're yours.
ね
Aren't they? Turn it over to two. Golly, bro. Like her whole head's not even gone. It's just jaw up. That's ugh. Thank you.
姉さん
Thank you very much. Oh, okay.
すげ
We did it.
え。やったな。
We did it, Shinozaki. All three of them.
あと一人。
All that's left is a. No more.
幽霊と喋って
Every time I talk to these ghosts, I feel like I'm getting closer and closer to death myself.
わかる。
Do you have any idea what that's like? I keep picturing how I'll look when I'm dead, and I'm not even trying.
中に
It just pops into my head on its own, and it's such a horrible image.
入りたい。
I want to go home. I just want to go home, back to my mom and my sister in Mochida.
篠崎。
Shinozaki.
わかった。
All right, next one is mine then.
俺がやる
Okay,
しっかり。
so just try to pull yourself to get. What?
あまた
Damn it! Not again.
だこれ
This one's big too. Oh shit. Uh-oh. Yoshiki. Oof. Was I knocked out?
あ
Where am I? How did we get here? Where is here?
ここ
Is this
俺らの
our classroom? No food? Shinozaki!
しっかりしろよ。
Hey, wake up! She's breathing at least.
篠崎。
Shinozaki, come on, wake up already. Kishi...
死ぬも
Numa? Huh? What?
見てみろよ。
And take a look around you. I can hardly believe it myself, but we're here.
だけど
Or here we are.
嘘。
No way. We're back? For real? Is this really our school?
マジだよ。
It's really real. Check it out. Here's my desk. Mine too. It's right here. I can't believe it.
ってことは
It's true. Yeah, we made it. We're home. We're home.
さあ
Yeah. Suck on that, world. All right, well, I'll see you tomorrow in class. The needle on the clock in the hall is pointing to 8, and there's not a soul in sight. Shelves are filled with personal effects belonging to the class 2-9 primary and assistant homeroom teachers.
ゆい先生、
Miss Yui.
自分家の猫用の缶 詰を
Miss Yui even has some cans of cat food
どう
here.
考えても
I'm not sure that's the sort of thing she should be storing in the classroom, though.
サトシやユイ先生
Guess there's no Satoshi or Miss Yui or anyone else, huh? Gonna buy a banquet of flowers for our dear friend Suzume, who will be leaving us for a new school after the festival. 300 yen per person. Contact Ayumi Shinozaki for payment. Okay.
もう
I never thought I'd live to see home again. Okay. Get out of here. Guess there's no Satoshi or Miss Yui or anyone else, huh? Wait, what? Okay. I just walk around for a little bit. Checking the clock. Venturing out in search of others, you find that even the janitor has likely gone home. The lights are out and the halls are pitch black. Only the red glow of the light next to the fire extinguisher offers a respite from the quaint, quiet darkness of the school hallway. Standing around in the darkened corridors of our school building at 8 o'clock in the evening just feels so surreal. As the thunder and rain grow in intensity, the windows begin to condensate with moisture, turning white in contrast to the corridor's sea of black. Is this reality? Was everything up until now just a dream? Where am I right now? What am I doing? Uh-oh. What? Shinozaki, what's wrong? What is that? What the hell is this? Yeah, right? It's not over, is it? Why isn't it over? Why? Damn it. It's you. No! Go back! Don't come any closer! It was a rainy evening after school, just like this one. On the day I was kidnapped. I remember I had a fight with my mom that morning. Why is she telling us this? I have no idea. I didn't want to see her face. So after school, I decided that instead of going home, I'd park myself in the outdoor walkway for a little and watch the rain. That's when Mr. Yoshikazu showed up. He sat down next to me. I told him all about my fight with Mom, and he listened really closely and just kept saying, uh-huh, uh-huh. He was sick and couldn't speak much, you see, but he was a very kind man. I really liked him. But then... You two are nice people. I'm so sorry. She's so tiny. She must be 5th grader? Yuki Kano, right? Thank you for what you did back there. For making the effort to help those of us who were killed in that school. Didn't we succeed though? So why are you still here? No, you didn't. But we returned your tongues. We gave you back your ability to speak out. And we even got your murderer to repent for what he did. Is it just you can't forgive him no matter what? Appeasing us isn't about forgiveness. It doesn't matter if we forgive or not. Repentance is between the criminal and the victim. It's the sole act capable of moving us. And we exist as fragments of the sacred ground upon which heavenly hosts is sealed. I believe that moving us is your best course of action. Moving you. But it's not enough. His repentance just wasn't enough. So you're saying his words, the words spoken by the doll, weren't good enough to appease you? That's not... Hmm? So, what then? What do you feel the need to trap one innocent stranger after another in this godforsaken place? You child spirits are the one who summoned us there, aren't you? That's not true. The hell do you mean by that? We're just the cogs that hold the closed spaces together. But you killed Suzumoto, didn't you? Wait, huh? Let's hear her out. I'm just glad I was able to get even the two of you back to safety. Why the hell are you suddenly so concerned about us? I heard about a situation like this from my sister once. A lost soul whose life was ended violently and abruptly, leaving her with a mountain of worries and regrets. It's kind of like stopping short at the edge of madness, with all sorts of thoughts and feelings swirling around in your head. Your kindly nature and your sudden hatred and panic begin to spin around and around, and you just start acting without any sort of control. Your sister some kind of medium or something? Yeah, something like that. So what you're saying is, this little girl and that creepy little girl we met before are two sides of the same coin? I feel for you, I really do, so please, bring the rest of them back. Mochida, Miss Yui, and everyone else too. Bring them all back. Come on, you can do it, right? I don't think that's possible anymore. Why not? Those closed spaces have eaten a lot of innocent souls, far too many in fact. The grudges of those who died there have filled every last corner of them. There's no room left. And because the agony and pain has nowhere else to go, it's begun feeding on the minds of souls like us who are bound there. It won't be long before I turn back into a vengeful spirit who attacks people like you without mercy. So we're going to lose you as an ally then? So why don't you just hurry up and bring them back home? Bring them home right now. Isn't there any way for us to save Mochida and the others? There may be one way. What is it? I think you already know. You have to return to the closed spaces. Find all four of us and heavily host serial kidnapping and murder victim. Yeah. And put us all to rest. Then the closed spaces won't have their cogs anymore, so they'll begin to fall apart. And you just might get your friends back. You expect us to go back? And this time, instead of just having one person left to appease, we have to go back to the drawing board and appease all four of you? Why couldn't you tell us the reason our previous efforts weren't good enough? What is there to hide? It's just something I don't want to remember. But if you really want to know, I'll tell you. I'll tell you everything that happened. Yuki's spirit gently took hold of Ayumi's hand, and in an instant, their two beings seemed to merge together into a single mind. What's going... Shinozaki! It hurts! Ah! Huh? What happened to me? Didn't I pass out? So why am I fully aware right now? I can't see a thing, and I can't move. It's like that feeling you get when you're really tired. Sleep paralysis, I think. The hell? Where? Okay, so there's the four kids. Why can't I move? Sachiko Shinozaki, the little girl in the red dress and the only survivor of the horrific murders that occurred in Heavily Host Elementary School. Following the incident, Sachiko's family fled from the area, moving to another prefecture to escape the frightful memories that remained here. Strangely, however, I've been unable to locate any other records of the Shinozaki family. No matter where I look, the only information I can find about them comes from newspaper reports on the Heavenly Host murders. Granted, when an elementary school becomes a stage for a grisly incident such as this, perpetrated by none other than the principal's own son, it stands to reason that the scandal would serve as the primary focus for public interest, with all other details fading into the background. So of course, after learning that Sachiko was safe, further news of her whereabouts was largely ignored in favor of the media circus surrounding the school. But there's more to it than that. People weren't just uninterested in learning of Sachiko's history or whereabouts. There was simply no data to be had. I can't move my body because of sleep paralysis, yes. But I can clearly see the room I'm in now. There's one boy and two girls in here, aside from myself. I recognize them. They're the children who were killed in Heavily Host during the incident, but they're still alive. Unfortunately, they're all bound head and foot, and just sprawled out on the floor, and so am I. That's the real reason I can't move. Interesting. Oh my god. Dude, it's terrifying. Somebody, please save me. This dude is terrifying. Look at his face. Ooh. Oh. Oh. No, stop. No, please, no. Eyes. No, I can't see. Now I'm blindfolded. I can't see a thing that's happening to me. And since my hands and feet are tied up, I can't remove the blindfold either. That just makes everything so much worse. I guess because I can't see, I began to listen more intently. The helpless cries of the other children echo off the walls of the cramped room. I'm so scared. It feels like my head's going to explode. What are you doing to me? Why am I blindfolded? Untie me. Cut the ropes. I want to be able to use my hands and feet. Please. Please. I kept begging and pleading, but all I heard in response was a man walking away from me. Okay. In order? What's he doing in order? The Lord. Oh my God. I've never heard screaming like this before. It's pure primal terror, cut through the air like a perfect sine wave. It's the boy at the end. Ugh. Oh my God. It feels like he's been screaming for an eternity. I think he's being killed right now. My God, what the hell is he doing to him? No one deserves this. Why isn't God allowing him to fall unconscious so he doesn't have to suffer? Damn. Oh my God. It's been at least half an hour now. Those inhuman screams of a young boy being ripped apart from the inside have finally come to a halt. Without even a single moment of silence, the first of the girls in line is the next to scream for her life, and the symphony goes on. Goodness gracious.
ダメだ。気が狂う。
God, I can't take any more of this. I'm losing my mind. Stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it! Oh.
まだ終わらない。
Is it still going on? Come on, just die already.
早く。
Die already. God, what is wrong with me?
わからないけど。
You know what? I don't care. Just get it over with and leave me in peace. Hmm. Finally, after hearing a sound like a heavy object being dropped, the noises stopped and the room grew quiet again. Those footsteps are getting closer. All my hair is standing on end at this point. Everything below my stomach feels like it's frozen, like I've suddenly been stricken with severe diarrhea. In order. God, why am I relieved by the silence? The kid next to me just died. Which means it's my turn now. Someone's got me by the hair. They're pulling me up, pulling my head up, and taking off my blindfold, which means I get to see the face of my killer. The 4 missing children were found in a basement room at Heavenly Host Elementary School, unused and unofficially sealed since the building's construction. When authorities entered, they were greeted with an inhumanly horrific sight. Based upon the evidence at hand, the murder weapon was determined to be a pair of large sewing scissors found in the hands of the accused. Investigators suspected some hesitation on the man's part. However, as the deceased victim's wounds did not indicate that his full strength had been used, nonetheless, he had clearly acted with extreme malicious intent. The official cause of death for the 3 murdered children was listed as loss of blood following removal of tongues. But the actual state of affairs was not quite so clinical, nor even so pleasant, if you can believe it. The following details have been extrapolated from the information previously unreleased to the public, or at least previously unreported by news outlets. These details of the crime are based on the official police testimony of Sachiko Shinozaki herself. Evidently, the victims were bound, blindfolded, and spaced out on the floor, then killed one by one. One was repeatedly stabbed in the abdomen with the aforementioned pair of scissors, then had many of his internal organs forcefully dug out. His discarded innards were found partially buried beneath the earthen floor on the basement room. Another was stabbed in the head dozens upon dozens of times, to such extent that all flesh and bone above her jawline was essentially minced away. Good God. Yeah. With my blindfold removed, the sight that appeared before me was more horrific than anything I could possibly have imagined. The person staring back at me, brandishing a blood-soaked pair of sewing scissors, wasn't the large man from earlier at all. It was one of the It was a little girl. Her face dyed red with the blood of her victims. What? She was staring intently at me with soulless gray eyes. And then she just started giggling. What is going on? She was opening and closing the bloody scissors over and over again, and the sound kept echoing through the room. Then she took those dull, rusty, thoroughly blood-soaked blades and slowly brought them closer and closer to my left eye. She can't. How? Why? Why is it you? Is this the girl with the red dress? Yeah, Sachiko. No, no, no! Interesting. The third victim was stabbed in the left eye. Wow, that's crazy. Was stabbed in the left eye an indeterminate number of times until her eyeball became soup-like in consistency. She was eventually left like that, slowly bleeding to death in horrible agony. Man, I didn't expect this to be this long. I'm getting kind of tired. Strangely, it was only after these mutilations had already been inflicted that the killer went back and severed the victims' tongues. Yeah, mouth getting dry. Learning the truth about these proceedings is shocking even to me, and makes it nearly impossible to accept the murderer as anything but a monster. And bearing witness to every moment of this was a 7-year-old girl named Sachiko. In many ways, she's the most pitiable and long-suffering of them all. But it was through her tearful, frightened testimony that Yoshikazu Yanagihori was officially charged. Now, going back to the hunt for information on this unfortunate girl's whereabouts, it was her words that ultimately led to Yoshikazu's sentencing. Therefore, it comes as no real surprise that sensitive information pertaining to her and her family would be withheld. That's to be expected. What's not expected, however, is that there's not even the slightest trace of this information left to find. It's as if it simply never existed. Therefore, I cannot help but consider alternate possible explanations. And I remind you, this is mere conjecture. But one question keeps nagging at the back of my mind. Was Yoshikazu Yanagihori really the murderer of these 3 victims? Is it possible that this crime was not actually perpetrated by him at all? Think about it. In his final days, Yoshikazu was incapable of communicating with others through speech. And despite his childlike reversion, he'd always been a personable and friendly man. As the saying goes, he wouldn't have hurt a fly. All his relatives, friends, and neighbors confirmed as much, shocked to hear that such a kindly man could commit these unconscionable atrocities. He certainly had no motive for the crime either. There was nothing for him to gain from it. Then again, he may simply have lost his mind. Look at his father. It was around this same time that Principal Takamine Yanagihori suddenly began speaking in tongues and acting in a most peculiar way. Not to mention scribbling incomprehensible gibberish all over his walls, as if possessed. He seemed frightened of some and would often be crouching in the corner of his office, moaning and thrashing when visitors came by. If he could wind up in such a beleaguered state, with no warning, then perhaps so too could his son. I believe that we're looking at a curse far more powerful than anything man could devise. From the time it opened its doors to the day it closed them forever, Heavenly Host Elementary School's sealed basement room has existed as some form of cursed ground. And to find the underlying cause, we must go back beyond the infamous kidnapping and murder incident. Back a whole 20 years. I believe I may have found a clue that sheds some light on the situation. It may be a bit far-fetched as leads go, but it's a lead nonetheless. Regrettably, since Heavenly Host was not only closed down but demolished altogether, and another school built in its place, it's no longer possible to investigate the basement room directly. But my protege has found what may be the next best thing. Something that could make the impossible possible once more. Preparations are being made to pursue this lead even now. Be sure not to miss the next installment. It may be the scoop of a lifetime. The beat kinda crank. Hold up. Kao Kabuki. Oh man. Continued in chapter 5. Wow, that was a lot. Well, there you have it, guys. That was the actual chapter 4. I'm sorry again about that last video. I wasn't even paying attention to the fact that chapter 5 never unlocked after that. Because I was just so shocked about everything. But yeah, this was chapter 4. It's kind of long. I'm sorry it was so long, but it's crazy. This story is ridiculous. But yeah, it does that. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this chapter. Hope you enjoyed this episode. And if you can, remember, please leave a like on it and please subscribe too. Thank you guys again for everything. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. And I'll talk to you guys next time.